Hey, 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 hey. Hey, everybody, come on in the room. Come on in the room on this Thursday night, this evening. Excuse me. A great evening, a great opportunity for us to get ready to get into the Word of God. I'm telling you tonight, as you're coming in, I want to say it from the outset that the grass withers and the flower fade, but the word of our God shall stand forever. Come on in tonight into the room and let's receive what it is that the Lord would have for us tonight. As you come in tonight, come on and greet one another, greet one another. Tell your brothers and sisters how good it is to see you. I know you all have had a fabulous day, and if it was challenging, it's still a fabulous day because you are able to listen to me tonight. You still have health and strength, and God is still favorable to us. So we give him praise for that tonight. Tonight, I want to get back into tonight part two of what we were dealing with last week. And last week we were talking about winning. We were talking about how to win in life, how to win in life. And a fast recap from last week on how to win in life. We talked about stop caring so much about what others think, about others' opinion. You will never win when you live your life on the opinion of others because their opinion constantly change. It constantly change. It constantly change. So you have to watch the opinions of others. I'm not saying you want to live any kind of way where your opinion does the opinion doesn't matter, but I'm saying your opinion of me or opinions that come from other people, you have to watch that because it really is really determined based on what do the people really think about you. And when people don't think about you that much, it really doesn't matter what they say because their opinion of you is already tainted. Okay, we already also talked about do what you do in love. We talked about cultivate self-discipline, and we also talked last week about create real goals that are achievable, real goals that are achievable goals are the goals that you want to set. And then we also closed out last week on adapt learning to adapt. Please forgive me as I move this because I cannot stand the brightness of those lights. Okay, so I had to move around just a little bit. All right, so today we're going to get back into it, and I want to pick up a little where I left off last week, and I want to tell you how to win in life. All right. Um, uh, Let me preface tonight by also reassuring you and telling you again tonight that you are a winner. You have to get that in your mind, have to get that in your spirit, that winning is just what you do. It is who you are. It's a part of your DNA, and your father will not be a winner and then cause his children to continue to lose. We're not going to continue to lose. I come against that tonight in Jesus' name. So I'm going to start tonight by giving you about 5 more quick tips on how are you going to win in life. This is part two. All right. You're going to win in life when you start setting goals outside of your comfort zone. Step outside of your comfort zone. If you continue to do what is so easy for you to do, and you stay in the same place, and you stay in the same place, and you stay in the same place, you will not see the victories that can really come to you when you step outside of your comfort zone. Let me say this so you can understand. There's only a certain amount of times you can be declared the winner in your comfort zone. We're not going to keep giving you the same award over and over and over and over again, and you step outside to do nothing else. No, 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 no. Just because you won the award this year does not mean that you do not need to go back in the studio, record something else, go back, do something else. Just because you won the World Series this year does not mean it's automatically coming back to you next year. We can't keep crowning you for past victories. We can't keep crowning you for things you've already achieved. Step outside of your comfort zone, move beyond where you are right now, and do your best to apply yourself to the best of your ability to become better than where you are now. And you cannot do it if you do not step outside of the comfort zone. All I'm saying is challenge yourself, go for more, try it, try it. I would rather fail trying than to succeed stationary. I just said something. I would rather fail trying than to succeed stationary. I'm not going to stay in the same place. I'm not going to just live off of what I know. I want to pursue more to see what it is that I am missing out on. So if you're going to succeed in life, you have to go for more. You have to go after it and set goals and go after things that will push you or pull you out of your comfort zone. Another way that you're going to win in life, number two, I just got through mentioning it a little bit, but I want to get deeper into it, and that is never stop learning. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. There are some people, because of degrees and because of the knowledge that they have already attained, they fail to pursue any other knowledge that will help you to become even better. Uh, I don't think that you ever graduate from the class of enlightenment, of knowledge. I don't think that we ever just pass that course. I think that we should ever be trying, ever moving, ever doing what we need to do to see can we succeed even further in life. And the way we do it is we continue on the road of education. We sit with people who can enlighten us. We sit with people who can show us the way, people who can help develop me and sometimes even take what I thought I knew and crush it and really show me that what you thought you knew, you was really doing it the wrong way and you was headed in the wrong direction. Do y'all hear me tonight? So, guys, that's what we have to do. We have to continue if we're going to win in life. We have to continue to learn. Go back, some of us, go back to when we were growing up. Go all the way back. Some of us can go back, and some of you can go even further than that. Go back to your 8-track tapes, and the next thing you know, you move from 8 tracks, and we ended up with cassettes. And the next thing you ended up with is we ended up with CDs. And the newer the car, you understand, you'll see that some equipment has eliminated. Some equipment is not even there anymore. And when we were looking at her car, we couldn't even find a CD player in her car. Couldn't even find it because the more technology that they learn, the more they implement. So it's hard to go find a car now with a cassette tape in it, player in it, brand new. It's hard for you to go in there and ask them, can they put an 8-track in there 2022? Come on now. The more they learn, the more they implement. You cannot implement what you do not know. So the more you learn, the more you're able to implement it. All right. Another way that you're going to win in life, listen at this, is that you try to see the good in everybody. Try to see the good. in everybody. I was on the phone with a great friend of mine today, and as me and him was talking, we were talking about someone that we knew on a common level, and this individual can really be out in left field. This individual can really just go all off, and before you know it, it's a mess. I mean, can be destructive as all get out, and can literally tear up anything that they show up to. But if you ever catch them on a day where they have not had that much communion, you know, they have not partaked that much, and you sit and talk to that individual, it is the most intelligent person you can ever sit down and talk to, one who will speak life into you. And even though we could have stayed on for hours and hours on the bad side of the situation, we chose to look at all of the good qualities and characteristics that that individual have. Sometimes people have a problem with bringing out the good in others. We have a problem with amplifying what is good about that individual. And there is some good in the worst of us, and there is some bad in the best of us. So the question now is, if I'm going to win in life, why do I continue to train my mind to be negative? That I always go to the negative end of a situation rather than seeing, can I speak life? Can I speak positively about this individual, about this circumstance? Or do I always look at it as a bad situation? Today, in the city of Birmingham, certain parts, it absolutely rained hard. I mean, it was a storm that is unheard of. How the rain was coming down, and instead of talking about how bad the rain was, I went to praising God that you don't have to water the grass today. Don't have to turn a sprinkler on today. Don't have to try to water outside flowers or anything. God took care of it today. Somebody better hear me. It's all depending on how you look at it. You can look at it from a negative standpoint, or you can look at it from a standpoint of positively, the positive sides of life. So you're not going to continue to win being negative. Nobody want to be around people who are always negative. You're not going to win in life. You're not going to win with friends. You're not going to win with associates. You're not even going to win on your job. No one wants to continue to hear negative statements in the office. It takes the morale away. It brings the energy down. You understand? Learn how to find the good in everything. Listen at this. This is going to help us. How, give me another way, Pastor, how I'm going to win. Y'all ready? You ready? Here's another. I'm looking at my time. Here's another way that you're going to win in life: when you learn how to reduce external stress as much as possible. You reduce external stress as much as possible. I can't keep you around me if you keep stressing me. I don't even know no other way of putting it. I cannot keep giving positive energy to you if you are determined to see how much you can stress me out. You can't keep giving good to bad situations. At a certain point, some things have to be eliminated because they are devastating. And when it is devastating you, you need to eliminate it, because the blessings of God maketh rich and add no pain for toil, add no struggle, add no strife to it. So I have to eliminate external stress that continues to stress me out. I have to find a way to say, I cannot continue to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I would rather sit in the corner of my own house with a fried bologna sandwich in peace than to sit in Fleming's with a bone-in ribeye, baked potatoes, green beans at a stressful table. I eliminate. I eliminate. I eliminate. If you want to know my nickname, I am the great eliminator. I know how to exit. Somebody need to put that down. I know how to exit. You don't have to show me how to exit. When it's causing so much stress, when it's pulling me away from God, when it's pulling me away from my purpose, when it's pulling me away from my assignment, I have to learn how to eliminate that. All right? So you have to learn how to eliminate it. All right? All right? You ready? The last way that you're going to live a life of winning, this is gonna sound simple, but don't get off of here because it's so simple. You ready? Stop denying yourself. Stop denying yourself. You have become the master of everybody else being okay, even at the expense of denying yourself. Is everybody all right? Is everybody all right? Is everybody all right? I had a member to go through some tragedy the other week, and it was a traumatic. It was traumatic. It woke up some stuff even in me. It was traumatic, and I asked them, "How you doing?" And guess what their response to me was? Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm being strong for everybody else. I'm being strong for everybody. And my question to that individual whom I love, my question to them was this: who gave you that job? Who gave you that job? How did you take the job of being there for everybody else? Isn't that what God's going to do? I mean, you're in the midst of the traumatic situation just like everybody else, but you deem it necessary for you to be the strong one. I know exactly how they felt because I've done the same thing myself. And sometime in your effort to always be nice to everybody, always want everybody else to be okay, they go on and be okay, have all the joy and all the fun or whatever, and they'll leave you sitting right there. And while you're sitting there, you're suffering in silence. You're going through some stuff yourself that you told nobody about. It's because you have decided to deny yourself. You cannot be as good to others as you can be to yourself or as you are to yourself. Because if if I'm more attentive to you and I'm not attentive to myself, it will soon be that I won't have the strength to attend to you. I'm going to say it again. If I attend to you and I do not know how to attend to myself, it won't be long that I won't even have the strength anymore to attend to you. And the reason I can't is because I can't even attend to myself. So I have to learn how to stop denying myself. Be good. Somebody just typed in and I'm through. Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your victories. Celebrate who you are in God. And do not try to be there for everybody else and don't know how to be there for yourself. Y'all got it? That's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. I was trying to hold you right around 20, 25 minutes. I did a good job with it tonight. There are the ways to give at the bottom of the screen, but before you give, hit those hearts and thumbs. Come on, if that word bless you, hit the hearts and thumbs. I forgot to tell you to share it with others. Go on and share it even now. Share it. Go on, share it. Go on, share it. They can go back in just a minute and see it from the beginning to the end. Come on, share it. Share it. Hit the hearts, hit the thumbs. Go to dancing with your hearts and thumbs. Listen, I don't beg you to give. I don't try to stress you to give, but giving is my living. I don't give to be seen, but I will always be seen giving. So I want you to make sure that you sow something into the kingdom of God. If the word bless you, you want to sow in my life, there are other ways to sow at the bottom of the screen. So many different ways. Hey, this Sunday is on like popcorn. It's going to be a wonderful time here at Faith Walker. Sunday is our school days. School days. Every sorority, every fraternity, schools, high schools, colleges. I've already heard folk talk about from E&M, Alabama State. I even heard FSU. I've heard Miles College. I've heard Lawson State. I've heard people talk about different schools everywhere. University of Alabama, Birmingham. I've heard them talk about UA, and I've heard them talk about the University of Auburn. All different groups of people. We're coming together here Sunday morning, wearing our paraphernalia, and then we're going to leave out of this room, and you're bringing your own tents and lawn chairs, and we have stuff set up in the back for our kids to play. From what I hear, some of our teenagers going to be playing kickball. They're going to have different TikTok games, music out on the yard, and you'll have room because the Lord blessed us to sit on 7.5 acres of land, almost 8 acres of land. We're going to have a good time. Fish will be frying, burgers everywhere, hot dogs everywhere, pasta everywhere, chips and drinks and water. We're going to have a good time of fellowshipping together, and it's absolutely free. Come on now. I'm looking for you Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. I have a word from God that'll bless your life. We're going to have some great worship in here. Then we're going out and have great fellowship together. Sunday, 9 a.m. Spread the news. Get the word out. School days here at Faith Walkers. I look to see you. Hey, I love every one of you. I pray the blessings of God will continue to be upon your life. And I pray that the rest of this week will be a door opening, life changing, moving experience in your life, and you'll see the blessings of God. Hey, I look to see you Sunday. Walk it out by faith.